All this is a societal wrecking ball to destroy any semblance of normality, any semblance of basic human biology that you see in the bees and you see in the birds. Imagine if somebody in a demon outfit showed up next to a baby giraffe and said, "Hi, I'm a demon. Be inclusive. Don't be mean to me. Let me wear demon horns and come up and look like a complete alien from another planet. Let a space alien." And by the way, this is a program. They dress up like space aliens all over the United States and all over the world. I told you, in horrible demon psychopath outfits that make Pennywise look beautiful. And they show up and they have their way with your children in demon outfits. I mean, if you've got men that look like 400-pound goblin demons with your children, there's nothing you won't put up with. There isn't a species on the planet that would let something that looks like a space alien get up close to its kids, but only in America does it happen, and I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it right now. I can't handle it anymore.
Big money, big booty bitches, man, that shit gon' be there for me. Big problems, I must admit it, man, that shit gon' be there for me. I prayed to a C note, my mama gave up hope, I can't stand myself. I just bought a new coat, I might go broke, I can't stand myself. Big money, big booty bitches, man, that shit. Turn me up. Sensi. Big money, big booty bitches, tell the truth, nigga, I'm lost without it. 7 figures for a headline, you want some stage time, we can talk about it. Niggas acting like they be rapping like nice on the mic, truly doubt it. Go against the kid, y'all don't wanna live, that decision is hella childish. Rose gold for my old hoes, they ain't satisfied, then I sit them down. 10th grade, I gave her all shade, but now she got some ass, I won't hit it now. I don't lease, I just all out feast, I put a blue Caprice on Gary Coleman. Bomb head and some cheese eggs, that's a new raise and a signing bonus.
Fall in this bitch like some good pussy, can't stand myself. So good, she so hood, she a cheesehead. Patty Mel, GED with some EBTs and some DVDs, that shit was happening. She reeled me in with some chicken wings and some collard greens, that shit was bracket. Just cracked me a new bitch, bust a new nut on a nigga's jersey. My bitch got off at 9 o'clock, so I had to shake around 7:30. 105, I'm stumping fast with these big guns, I'm hella dirty. Get caught with this shit, I ain't coming home till like 2030.
I got big money, big booty bitches, man, that shit gon' be there for me. Big problems, I must admit it, man, that shit gon' be there for me. Big dreams, no superstition, man, that shit gon' be there for me. I prayed to a C note, my mama gave up hope, I can't stand myself. I just bought a new coat, I might go broke, I can't stand myself. I just might ban myself. I just might. God
focus, feeling blessed, cause my eyes be the truth. God focus, feeling blessed, cause my eyes be the truth.
Mental window blurry as a bitch, still looking out it. So much money off the fucking books, could write a book about it. Took a minute, no, wait a minute. Let me think about it. About 10 years, Crips, Bloods, sweat and tears, and we still counting. Had a real thick bitch named Brooklyn, she fucked the whole squad. Now, every time I land in Brooklyn, they fuck with the whole squad. I'm more spiritual than lyrical, I'm similar to Eli. Why? Cause I'm wearing black shades and I'm headed west with the word of God. Amen. Yeah. I think I'm finally ready to talk about it. These niggas just talk about it. Homie, don't play me for no fool. Popping bottles like enemigos. Os Dios mío, I'm so cold. Get so deep in that water, they should call my Johnson a harpoon.
Feed the needy, don't know graffiti. Paint the walls like a cartoon. Beat the pussy up so bad. Send her home with some war wounds. Loaded off the yak, hit her from the back. Go across her head. Bar stool, touch her soul till I curl her toes. Then it's time to reload. Then it's part two.
Damn near 30, still set tripping, cuz where you from, mama? Say about it. Last year I made 10 million, that's where I been, yeah. I'm private island, smoking something, autopilot. Got too many cars, I might crash. Where? New Rari pedal barely tapping, nigga. Rum, rum. Yeah, I'm rich, bitch. Got 2 rollies, but 1 missing. Think my daughter flossing, she in kindergarten. Got 1 crib worth 2 cribs on my front lawn. Yeah, that's what a fountain. You be talking boss, saying big words like philosophies. Man, you weird, homie. But it sounds to me that you broke as fuck and your bitch gon' leave, and that's real, homie. A dashiki on with a fedora on and my round glasses trying to fool the cops. I'm what you got, or that sneak dissing when you penny bitchin', nigga. Shoot the fade, ugly nigga, but I'm fine as wine. Did you check your time? I get good with age. Shoot the 9 like 4th grade. Black hippie dropping, eyebrows
I
raised.
focus feeling blessed, cause my eyes be the truth. I focus feeling blessed, cause my eyes be the truth.
Looking at this right now.
Yo, all right, what is up, everybody?
Still don't have 2 pink eyes. Thankfully.
What is that?
I still don't have 2 pink eyes, thankfully.
Oh, yeah, thank God. Thank God. That's got to be like a medical rarity, right?
I can assume so.
It has to be. It's not common. I got this Yankee game on. We were up 3-0, but the Giants just got a home run, so it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, I got the Twins on. They unveiled Joe Mauer's statue today.
Oh, nice. Great. Minnesota legend. Twins legend.
Yeah, it's a cool statue.
So,
He's like standing up in his catching.
is it
gear.
accurate?
Oh, yeah,
It's not like a Dwayne Wade one, right?
No, all the
Okay,
Twins
all right.
statues. They do a really good job with all the Twins statues. It's like him in his catching
good.
gear, like to pick off a runner.
Oh, okay. That's good. It's an action statue.
Yeah, all of them, all of the Twins ones are like them batting and shit, or something like that.
Okay. Maybe that's the key for a good statue. Don't have them just like posing, because then they're gonna look weird.
Yeah, the Kirby Puckett one is him batting, and then the Rod Carew one is also him batting, and then they have one of Kent Herbeck, the fat first baseman, and it's like him like this, which was his reaction when we won the World Series in '87, I believe.
Right. Well, how are you feeling heading into week 2 of the MLB season?
Not good. We're 4-11. Our best pitchers on the 15-day DL. It's not looking good.
Yeah.
We don't have an identity because our team's for sale. So that's why we didn't spend any money, because our owners are like, well,
Oh, really?
we're on the
that
way
right?
out. Why do we want to contribute anything? We're on the way out. So
Oh.
we don't have an identity right now.
Oh. Well, that fucking sucks. So, yo, what's up with the Minnesota team? So, like, the Timberwolves got sold.
What?
Didn't A-Rod buy into the Timberwolves?
Yeah, it's him and this dude named Mark Laurie, who are he used to be like a big wig at Walmart.
Yeah. So what's going on with the Minnesota teams, bro?
Well, that deal's finalized, and then this one, the Twins
Still
are
up in
still,
the air?
the Twins one is still it's still going through a bidding process, and like it hasn't been revealed publicly who the new owners are.
Okay. So like nobody knows, so you don't know who your next owners are gonna be.
I mean,
Right
not
now.
yet. I mean, not yet. No. They said they should have known by opening day, but it hasn't came out yet.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, this is like a continuation of Friday's show because we got caught up with Monty. Shout out to Monty though. Wednesday. But yeah, from Wednesday's show we got caught up with Monty. Shout outs to Monty though. Always a good time. We did hit the real nonsense parlay.
Yeah. Last
night. After coming close on the opening day roster, baseball won. We only missed by one. This one, we sent it home. Cashed the ticket, yo. But, all right. Let's see here. Where do you want to start, dude?
I mean, we're on the topic of baseball, so we can start on the ballpark food.
Bet. Let's get into some food.
Which we meant to talk about the other day, but didn't get around to it.
Let's see. All right, let's see. Should be pulling up here in a second. There we go. All right, so we have some new baseball menus around. I'd say probably every park has something new. You think? Right?
Yeah, every year. I mean,
it's kind of like a big deal now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it didn't. It definitely didn't used to be, but in the last like 10 years, it's become this. You got to have these unique things at your stadium.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's some of them that we can get into now. Like, yo, don't get me wrong, right? Like, everybody likes good food, right? And everyone likes a good ball game and shit. But some of this shit is like too complicated to eat at a fucking ball game, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a like I'll never forget. A couple years ago, I went to see the Timberwolves in Portland, and this lady was walking with these like messy ass wings to her seat, and I was like, I couldn't imagine eating that in my seat. I'm too much like a clean. I'm too much like a clean person. I need to eat shit at a table, like, which I could do before the game. But the thing about it is, whenever I go to a game, I want to go and watch the game. All this cool shit has giant lines for it, and I didn't go to games to stand in line.
Right, and like also like I said, dude, there's like a time and a place for shit. Like I couldn't imagine sitting like on a hot like July afternoon at the ballpark. I'm gonna go eat wings at my seat. Like no, dude. Like
there's one that's probably in this article where the Toronto Blue Jays is having cotton candy fries.
See, like this thing, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like some kind of, I'm sure it'll be listed as we go in here, but it looks like a really complicated fucking sub or something, some kind of sandwich that's too much to eat in a fucking ball game.
Yeah, right?
For me. But let's see. Let's see here. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, there's Safeco
Field. Here's
T-Mobile Park. T-Mobile Park. They have these nasty things called garlic fries, and they smell so awful.
Theirs smell bad?
Yeah, well, to me, I mean, I've never got them just because they smell so bad.
All right, let's see. Okay. So they're saying the Citi Field. Let's see. Yeah, so Citi Field won best food for the third year in a row. Overall, but via fan vote. So let's see here.
Celebrity,
pizza. Of course, celebrity. See, pizza. A slice of pizza. I want a slice of pizza for like watching a fucking ball game. That's because that's like a finger food in a way,
and it's simple too.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, I can get that. Right, that's what I'm saying. So that works for me. I can get that. Let's see. Here's what's new at Citi Field this year. That I don't think that's new. Steak sandwich, like I said, that's like too much. I don't know. There's too much going on for a fucking ball game. I don't know.
I need to eat it at my seat before I go. I need to eat it at a table before I go to my seat. That's how I am.
They have pickle fries. Like I can't get down with the obsession with pickle shit.
I can't.
I like pickles. I don't like other stuff to be flavored like fucking pickles. Like, I don't like pickled chips. I don't like pickle fucking fries. This shit.
Pickled juice. They have like pickled
hand cut
juice.
fries dusted with pickle seasoning. I'm all good, dude. I'm good on all that. And like Clausen pickles, they're good pickles. They really are. But if I want a pickle, then I'll just eat a fucking pickle, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat a fucking chip. A dill pickle chip. I just don't want fried Oreos, fried Zeppoli, house baked warm chocolate chip cookies. Okay, cookies I can get down with that. Okay. Dodger Stadium. Let's see what Dodger Stadium's up to. Now that shit looks banging, but it's like
I can't eat shit with fucking corn on it in my seat.
Right, like there's just too much going on for a fucking ball game, dude.
Yeah.
I'll
eat it again, like
jalapeno cheddar sausage.
I'll eat any of this stuff at a table, but not in my seat.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Come on, bro. Okay. So this is a 16-inch jalapeno cheddar sausage, topped with corn relish, white cheddar cheese sauce, cilantro crema, crunchy tortilla strips served with white, crispy, golden French fries. Okay, now let's just try to guess how much this fucking thing costs.
$40.
Easily, especially in LA. Like, who's ordering that, dude?
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, so that's one thing. Smoked LA barbecue platter, hour seasoned and smoked El Pastor ribs, and pulled pork is served with mesquite. Mexican street corn salad, chipotle cornbread, habanero baked beans. I mean, maybe, I don't know. They don't have a picture of this, so I don't know. Teriyaki home run platter.
See, if I wanted some big 5-course thing, I'd go to a fancy restaurant. But then you got to realize a lot of these people are going to a lot of these influencers are going to baseball games now to fucking for a culinary experience, not a game.
Just for like content for this shit.
Yeah.
Because if like you said, they're not going to the game to enjoy themselves. They're going to they're going there with a full camera crew and fucking they're getting the food, reviewing the food. Like they don't even pay attention to the game at all.
And I see they literally say teams invite them for free, which is stupid. Invite us hardworking fans who actually want to go to a game and don't care about being seen.
Yeah, right. Yo, that is all kinds of fucked up, dude. Because people like us, we're the ones that spend money on the team and want to go to games.
And another thing, dude. For example, Dana White gets to he puts all these stupid streamers and shit who don't even care about UFC in the front row, and it's like, give that shit to the hardworking fans who actually spend their money on this product instead of stupid streamers who are there for their views.
Yeah. Yeah, yo, that's why, like, obviously everyone loved Braun Breaker's spearing I show speed, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, good, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I really didn't feel like, don't get me wrong, shit looked like it hurt. And he's not like properly trained to take that shit. But the way I'm looking at it is like, yo, that's what you get for stepping in the ring, dude.
Yeah.
I was glad, dude. I was like, good, dude. Humble.
You want the clout, you gotta take it.
Yeah. I'm all good with that. 100%. But yeah, you're kind of right, dude. And like, obviously, WWE's getting to that point too because they're basically the same company now. They're under the same umbrella.
Yeah,
you know, where they're like pricing out fucking regular people, dude.
They're right. Yeah, that's what I was talking. My friend who was here last night watching UFC with me, he was saying like,
yeah,
dude, the I don't know when it's gonna happen exactly, but like the bubble's gonna pop eventually. Like when you look at like those old like promotional things for how the WrestleMania 15, 20 years ago, front row seats were $800 and now it's $800 to go one night in the fucking nosebleeds.
Yeah.
You've priced out pretty much, I mean, for the most part, besides like baseball, maybe basketball, because there's so many games, like the true like working class has pretty much been priced out of like a proper like ball game experience.
Yeah. And you know what's fucked up is like we're the ones that keep this shit afloat.
Yeah. We're the
These
ones
people
that
are paying the fucking $8,000 or $10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, these people who are paying the $10,000 or whatever it is, fucking front row both nights, whatever, the VIP experience, whatever. These people that are paying that, these aren't the people who watch week to week.
No, not.
They're just going because it's going because it's something to do because they can.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. But yeah, dude, I remember there was old WrestleManias not even that long ago, dude. Maybe WrestleMania, what? Maybe like 30. I want to say like 35, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that. Back then, people were still getting into WrestleMania for relatively cheap. I mean, they weren't great seats, but you were getting in for like fucking like $80. You know what I mean?
I believe when I went to 32, the tickets were on the main level and they were $350, but that was still when it was only one night.
Right. Well, WrestleMania 2, like, that's why I'm like SummerSlam, with all due respect, SummerSlam doesn't need to be 2 nights, bro.
No, it doesn't. Or the Royal Rumble. They're talking about making the Royal Rumble 2 nights now, too.
Like WrestleMania, I get why it's 2 nights. Like, because they need to not do that dumb shit, dude. The Royal Rumble does not need to be fucking 2 nights, bro. That's like them adding a 2-night Survivor Series. For what, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like, see, like, right, there was demand for it. We as fans complained, and we're like, listen, bro.
Why don't we make
too much shit
into one night?
On one night. This shit was going to like 2 a.m.
Yeah. The last one night one didn't get over to like 10:30 my time.
Right, dude. It was a long fucking night. That was the one with Undertaker and Roman, right?
No, the New York one with the women's match ending it. But that one was super long too.
Oh.
The New York one the year before COVID.
Yeah. That's the one That's the one where I first looked at it and was like, this shit needs to be 2 nights. It was the Roman and Undertaker one. I was like, yo, they either gotta cut down this card or the shit's gotta be 2 nights. Because that shit was rough.
And to me,
That was a rough watch, dude.
2 nights has worked pretty well. I mean, since it started.
Yeah. 2 nights for WrestleMania makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't hate that. Now it just seems like that because the fans, because we all collectively asked for that. We're like, yo, 2 nights with WrestleMania is cool. Yeah. Hey, yo, now SummerSlam 2. We want SummerSlam to be 2 nights too. SummerSlam doesn't need to be fucking 2 nights, bro.
No, not at all.
There's no event there's no event on their calendar besides WrestleMania that warrants being 2 nights.
It needs to be 2 nights.
That's it. It's just WrestleMania. But now they want to make every fucking right.
There's
now they want to make
there's going to
everything
be wrestling just 24/7.
fucking 2 nights. No.
There's going to be wrestling 24/7. They're going to have Monday Night Raw is going to be 2 nights. For SmackDown's going to be 2 nights. It's just going to be every day of the week.
There's already too much wrestling right now. Like
No.
for someone who watches all of the fucking promotions, there's too much wrestling. Like, I don't watch all the promotions, but there's people who do. Like, these people that like tweet online wrestling 24/7. That's all they do is watch wrestling of all promotions. There's already like wrestling almost every night of the week. I think.
I was at that point about 7-8 years ago, but I don't do that anymore. Only because AEW is so unwatchable. I'm like, why do I even need to spend my time doing it?
But yo, even if you don't count like yeah, because you're right, because now AEW's in the fold now too. So you have Raw Monday, NXT Tuesday, Dynamite Wednesday, what is it, TNA Thursday, SmackDown Friday, Collision Saturday.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing on Sunday unless there's a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That's too much wrestling, bro.
It is.
That's overkill. And now, like, WWE has that shit on Tubi, that Evolve.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to watch. I kind of been wanting to watch
on Wednesday now, too. Competing directly with Dynamite. But
yeah,
it's too much wrestling, bro. It's too much. Like, I love wrestling just as much as the next person. But I've never, like, it reminds me of how Vince McMahon used to be. Like, he would be offended. Like, after he came out with the WWE Network, he would be asking people on the plane. Like, he'd be flying back with writers and shit, dude. And they'd be watching, like, football or something. Vince would be like, why aren't you watching WWE Network? And the dude's like, yo, I want to watch something else, bro. And Vince is like, I don't understand why you're not watching wrestling. Like he wants you to watch wrestling 24/7. Like, nah, bro. Like, I have other interests outside of wrestling. Right, yeah. But for Vince McMahon, it makes sense, dude. He built this business. I get it. Mm-hmm. For other people, nah, dude. We have other interests outside of wrestling, but some people don't, and some people still fucking live this way.
Yeah,
and they tweet nonstop about wrestling.
It's an unhealthy obsession, and when sometimes I realize whether it's sports or just something I'm into at the time, I'm like, hey. Don't turn it into an unhealthy obsession. Like, keep your interests diversified, which is what I do.
Yeah, dude. Like, but basically what I'm saying is that wrestling's in a boom period right now because, it's like the in-ring stuff's never been better. But what I'm saying is people are going to start getting worn out of wrestling because there's too much of it.
Yeah.
There's too much wrestling going on. I mean, for even if you just watch main roster in NXT, WWE shit. They're asking what 10 hours a week out of you? 8,
pretty much.
If there's a pay-per-view, like 13.
Yeah,
it's crazy. All right, let's see here. What's this? This is. a Sonoran dog. All right. See, it's just too much for a ball game, bro.
But I get
Hefty
it.
half-pound Nathan's foot long hot dog.
You'll be
Nestled in a
you'll be shitting for a week.
For real. Bacon, pico, drizzle with mustard and mayo. Here's what's new at Wrigley. What's this, a burger?
Yeah, it looks like it's got like roast beef on it.
Let's see. Yeah, it is. Roast beef, garlic, butter, lettuce, tomato, and garlic. Tucked between two smashed and fried. Oh, it's plantains. Huh. This is. That's creative, at least.
Puffy tacos. It looks like a chalupa or something. So yeah,
Yeah, they use like flat.
Yeah. Crispy puff flour tortilla.
Carne asada, lettuce, tomato, sour cream, cheddar jack cheese. Yeah, see, this shit sounds good.
Yeah. Chicken and
Oh,
waffles.
so it's only available that week.
I guess so. I remember last year on TikTok, they had this like Aaron Judge burger at Yankee Stadium that was like only a limited edition thing too.
Yeah, so some of these are only on a limited run. You don't get them all the time.
Yeah, because maybe like the chef or whoever does these is like only rolling through the ballpark for that week or something.
Damn. Well, get yours in Chicago, April 18th through 27th, coming up here in a week and a half. You can basically have it to the end of the month, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, chicken and waffles, crispy fried chicken served with Belgian waffles, hot honey, drizzle, and strawberries, and upcoming homestand. Let me tell you which one. Miami. Let's see here. Ooh. Man. Steak, chicken, sausage, where is it? Oh, here we go. This is what that is. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Grilled steak, chicken breast, and sausage plated up with smashed potatoes, roasted vegetables, chimichurri verde, chimichurri rojo, cilantro sauce. This just got to be mad expensive, though.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It's got to be like
it's got to be like $60-$70.
Yeah, easily, dude. Like, come on, bro.
People in Miami pay $1,000 for steaks, so I mean.
True. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they will. All right, let's see what Yankee Stadium's got.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, yeah, we got a beef patty.
Beef patty. That's right up your alley.
Yeah, what's in it? Let's see. It doesn't say what's in it. Maybe it will as we go down. Let's see. Okay. I seen these. These look mad good, dude. The Yankee tiramisu helmets. They look really good.
Yeah, I saw a picture of those the other day.
Okay. Got a dumpling. Okay. Well, then tell us what these other things are. Like, what did you put in the beef patty, bro? We didn't say anything. Can't tell what they put in there.
Yeah, it kind of looks like radishes or something.
I mean, it looks like they overkilled them with radishes, if that's what they are. Let's see.
Also gaining on you, Paul. He has 450 doubles. Next on the list is you with 451.
Maybe they're only using the shell of the beef patty. I'm not sure. Yeah. This is lobster. Okay. So Let's see.
I do like lobster mac and
Oh, what are
cheese.
these wings? Yes, Ichi wing.
Is that Mariners? Yeah, it says from Ichiro
Okay.
Suzuki's Clubhouse recipe.
We have, yeah. Let's see. An exact teriyaki and sesame glaze recipe that was created specifically for Ichiro in the Clubhouse kitchen.
I'll be there on June 1st against the Twins. At least June 1st, maybe another game. Lil
Nice.
Dumpers.
Oh, dude, they're serving turkey legs, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, then they got that corn dog too. It's got like that crusty green stuff is like nacho cheese or something I read.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it says it right there.
Yeah.
A Mariners
Mariners
blue.
corn-
Yeah.
honey
Served
butter
with
corn dog with
spicy
spicy
crunch and nacho cheese.
sushi, a sumo dog. Great State Burger. Hey, dude, the Mariners, yeah, they're offering mad shit, dude. You gotta say, it's like 8 things.
I mean,
dude.
how else?
Yeah.
How else do they? There ain't
9,
many other
actually.
ways to get the fans to the
Good for them.
ballpark.
True. Yeah. Yo, they even have more, even more than that, dude. And they have a value menu, I guess. Okay. With
I don't like
26 items
waiting.
on it. See, I like that, yo. Help
Yeah.
the common man. That's what I'm saying.
They got these
common
like
man, dude.
self checkout things there.
Oh, is it kind of like how like they have the Amazon store set
Ba-
up?
Basically, yeah, like you don't even put your card anywhere. It just like picks it up, like detects it on your phone somehow.
That's so wild, though. Like, do you have to like opt into that, or it just happens automatically?
You have to have some app, I think, on your phone, and then you have to scan in. It lets you in like a turnstile, and then you pick up your shit, and then you just walk out. That's the same. I've been to one of those little Amazon grocery stores in Seattle too. Same thing. You have to like scan in with the Amazon app, and then you just grab your shit and you walk out because it detects it in your pocket somehow.
That's crazy. Do you like the convenience of it, or do you feel like that it's like dangerous?
I mean,
Potentially.
I don't really like it. Like, it's so stupid that like now when you go to a grocery store and you don't go to one like Walmart that's completely self-checkout, you go to this one like by my apartment, it's like Safeway, and they have like a couple self-checkouts, and then they have a bunch of check stands, and then it's just this giant fucking line for the self-checkout, and then there's none of the check stands with people in them because they're just like, well, self-checkout, that's all we need. We don't need to do anything. Like, I don't really like it because it's honestly, it was originally made for convenience, but now it's just like, it's really not convenience. It's just now the lines and shit are longer.
Joe, it was never meant for people to like go up with their whole fucking grocery cart.
Yeah.
And fucking
It was
like,
meant for like, it was meant for
like
a few
$400 worth of shit, dude.
Yeah.
It was meant for like, yeah.
I hate when I'm in like
But
a regular
now people are so conditioned not going, and it's fucked up because people are now so conditioned with like just self checkout, like going through it themselves.
Yeah.
That fucking cashiers just sit there bored, dude.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We have some more picks here. Let's see. These are Cajun fries with white cheddar mac and cheese and pork belly, bacon, and crispy onions. What do you think? I would give them a go.
Yeah.
I'd try it. That's like a ballpark food for me.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Polish cannonballs from Pittsburgh. They are full of egg noodles, kielbasa, cabbage, bacon, and cheddar cheese. I don't know. I don't know if I want to bite into something and get some egg noodles, Joe.
Yeah.
Like,
And they're probably fucking
Doesn't sound
scalding
that
hot. They're probably scalding hot too.
yeah.
I saw that warehouse burger.
Yeah,
That
warehouse
one.
burger.
I was like,
Ball-
I need like, I'm gonna get lockjaw from that.
Jesus. It says it right here. This is like a man versus food challenge.
In your
Except you can
seat.
eat it while watching one of the most baseball. See what it is here. 2 patties, so 1 queso and 1 fried onions in the same bite, and a pretzel bun. I don't know. That looks fucking stacked though,
Yeah.
based off the picture.
Someone's gonna eat that in their seat while wearing a $120 jersey.
Yeah. Well, good on the White Sox. They had to do something to get people out there, dude.
Yeah.
This would work on me. This would work on me right here, dude.
I just wouldn't eat anything the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Most of this stuff would have me shitting for a week.
What in the fuck? A Daddy Mac dog.
Is that pickle chips? Fried pickles?
Oh, what is brisket, mac and cheese. Yeah, fried pickles. Yeah. I don't know about that. These do look good. The Royals with the blue velvet. Vanilla cakes here. We've seen this. Helmet tiramisu. We have a s'mores quesadilla out of Philly. Does look
Yeah, I
good.
like this one. I like this one the most.
Yeah. Shout outs to Philly. We got to get John
Shout out
onto the game as a
Shout out to John. We need to have someone on site sampling the.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'll pitch in and get him a ticket as long as he sends in the video. Here's the corn dog that we seen earlier. And then we have cotton candy fries, as you mentioned as well. Here, the Blue Jays. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that one. The cotton candy fries. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I seen that. Fries and ice cream goes together. I don't see how it goes with cotton candy.
Yeah. I'm not so sure on that one. I do not know.
Remember back in like the early 2000s when they had those colored ketchups? And they had those colored
Yeah, I do.
And they had those colored fries. They had those colored fries
like
too. What?
Did they?
Yeah, they were called funky fries. They were made by Ore-Ida, and they were in like the frozen section, like at the grocery store, and they were like blue fries.
Really? I didn't know that they had fries. Hold on, I'm gonna refresh this. Hold on.
It's all good.
All right. Now it should be showing as hardwired because I've been hardwired this whole time. But I don't know how I was getting a weak connection when I was hard the whole time. So hopefully that fixes it. But I had no idea about the fries.
Here, I'll find a picture of them right now.
I used to fuck with the ketchup. Well, not really. I never really fucked with the flavored, not flavored, but like the dyed ketchup. I can never fuck with that, dude.
Here, I found a picture of them. I'll mirror it.
Like green ketchup and shit.
How do I mirror it again? Which one do I hit? Share screen?
Yeah. Just go down to present and then share screen.
Here. All right, see, they used to have these back in the day. They're like blue. Is it showing? Yeah. See, they had like, they were in like the frozen food section, like at the grocery store. See, back in 2002, 2003. And
wow, I've never seen those before.
Yeah, I remember.
They were like different colors.
Yeah. See, they're like blue, and I mean, blue was like the only freaky one. And like as a kid, I remember being like almost like freaked out by it, like because
that's how I felt with the ketchup.
Yeah,
like because you're so used to ketchup being red, like it's all you've ever seen your whole life.
Yeah,
is ketchup is red, and then
I remember
it felt like someone was playing a prank on you.
I remember as a kid, I used to see the commercials for fruit gushers, and then I was afraid to eat them because I thought my head was gonna turn into fruit, like in the commercial.
Well, the Giants just took the lead. Motherfucker hit a second home run of the game. Jung-Hoo Lee.
I think the Twins are up 1-0 right now. Byron Buxton just hit a home run.
4-3 now. Damn. This motherfucker's good, bro.
Who, Marcus Stroman?
No, yeah, he's fucking great. Nah, this Jung-Hoo Lee for the Giants.
Yeah. Marcus Stroman with his head tattoo.
Yeah, looking like Bam Bam Bigelow and shit out there. Oh, dude, I wanted to get into this to this fucking funeral home shit, dude.
Yeah.
I have this video. I think it's right here. See if this is the right one. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, viewer discretion advised, everybody. This is a fucked up video.
Oh, shit.
I haven't seen one. But here we go. Yeah, dude. Let's see. Come on, play. Play. Hold on. I'm going to try to pull it back up. Why didn't it show him? There we go.
See, man, these people family members. Y'all family members up here in this building with no AC. They're not terrible. Building.
Start from the beginning, bro. Why is it there? I'm just trying to take it off and pull it back up. Hold on.
It's weird
All right, let's try this again.
Shit, bro. I'm at the funeral home where my mama's supposed to be at, bro. They got dead bodies in this building with no AC. No AC, man. These people family members. Y'all building with no, man, Richardson Memorials is in the building being worked on. What construction on this building.
All right, we're gonna do it like this then. Since I don't want to play it that way, I'm gonna play it the old way. Don't know why this shit is feeding off of the Wi-Fi though.
Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stop it until you have everything.
All right, I gotta upload them now since I don't want to play it that way.
I do not know.
Oh, I was asking your Nation Block Tax Pro. It's actually live human help for no extra cost.
Doing our own taxes online so easy.
There's also this AI tax assist that's available 20% of the questions.
So you can pretty much get help whenever you need it. What do you know about crochet?
All right, here we go. It's processing now. While we wait,
You know, sometimes my life can be a little crazy. That's why when you find stability, you gotta grab it, hold on to it. Like our Verizon just lets you lock in a low price for 2 years. Even during your hospital. Is that even real? That's not just for me. And they give you a free phone on any plan. No plan.
so that video is ready. We can talk about a judge who took the law into her own hands. A Pennsylvania judge was accused of shooting her ex-boyfriend as he slept. And she is now convicted of attempted homicide. So I thought she killed him.
Yeah.
Apparently she did not kill him, but she intended to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
So a magistrate judge in Pennsylvania accused of shooting and wounding her ex-boyfriend in the head as he slept was convicted Wednesday of attempted homicide and aggravated assault charges. Sonia McKnight was taken away in handcuffs after the trial judge rejected a defense request that she be released. She faces up to 60 years in prison when she's sentenced May 28th. The shooting occurred on February 10, 2024, at the home of her ex-boyfriend, Michael McCoy, CBS WHP-TV reported. McKnight had lived there, but McCoy repeatedly asked her to leave when the relationship ended. McCoy testified the last thing he heard McKnight say to him before the shooting was, "Oh, so you're serious?" in regards to pleas for McKnight to move out. Oh, for real? Damn, I thought he was just playing. Like, nah.
Well, you ain't fucking around.
Yeah, right. Oh, so you serious? Bang. Yeah, I am. Prosecutors argued at trial that McKnight was a jealous partner who didn't like that she had been asked to leave, but her attorney said the ex-boyfriend couldn't identify the shooter. McCoy testified that he couldn't see after the shooting, but that McKnight was the only other person in the home at the time. I thought I was having a brain aneurysm. What? The station reported that several other witnesses testified, including Dr. Allen, who treated McCoy's gunshot wound. Allen testified that if the bullet had a different trajectory by measuring centimeters, there would have been a very different a very different outcome. The jury comprised of a Delaware County residents who were bused to Harrisburg for the trial, deliberated for 2 hours for convicting McKnight on both the counts that she faced. She's an elected judge in Dauphin County since 2016, was suspended without pay in mid-November of 23 by the Court of Judicial Discipline, who handles misconduct allegations against judges. Okay. Man. She was not charged when she shot her husband in 2019 after inviting him to move her to help her move furniture. So, this bitch has been doing this a while. So why wouldn't she just do it again, dude? She did it back then. She didn't do nothing. Of course she's going to do it again. Wow. All right. We'll get into that more once I play this clip that I was trying to play here with the funeral home debacle thing, because this is a crime against humanity right here. This is a crime against human decency to me right here, bro. This shit is awful, bro. So, all right, let's take a look at this shit, dude.
Bro, y'all look at this shit, bro. I'm at the funeral home where my mama's supposed to be at, bro. They got dead bodies in this building with no AC. No AC, man. These people, family members. Y'all family members up here in this building with no AC. They're not taking care of. Man, y'all check on y'all people, man. Richardson Memorial Services. Bro, they just got people in these caskets in this building being worked on. Doors wide open. Bro, if y'all got people, check on them. Door wide open, bro. They doing construction on this building. It's over here on Fuquay. It's called Richardson Memorial. So if y'all got people, man, at this memorial home services, bro, y'all better check on them, man. People not doing what they supposed to do with y'all family members. Bro, these people. Bro, if y'all got family up here, bro, come check on them. Come check on y'all people, man. Bro, they got my mom in this building while it's being worked on. Doors wide open, bro. Hiding there. Come check on y'all people, man. We gotta come get y'all people out of there, 'cause I don't know how much longer this building gonna be up. Y'all come check on y'all
So,
people, man.
it's not really much. Maybe I'm wrong. Think he's going back in, maybe?
See? Got my mama in this funeral home with no AC. Look at this shit, y'all. People live, people, y'all family members in here, bro. Whoever family, y'all family member in this building, bro. This shit is not sanitary, bro. This is not. It's not good for y'all people, bro. The AC not really working in here, bro. It's hot in here. Flies, gnats, and shit on y'all people's bodies, man. Y'all come check on y'all people, man. Y'all come check on y'all people, bro. They got my mom in this hot ass building, bro. Her funeral supposed to be tomorrow, bro. Man, this building ain't gonna build too much longer, man. Y'all come get y'all people up out of here.
Parking open and everything back there.
So that's fucking horrible.
They just got random fucking dead people laying around in some building that's shuttered and under construction. I'd be so fucking pissed.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine that shit?
I can't.
Holy
honestly.
fuck, dude. I would lose my fucking mind, bro. Taking a look at the Yankees schedule they got up here. We got 3 against the Royals, 4 against the Rays coming up next week.
We got the Mets starting tomorrow.
That the Mets ain't nothing special. At least yet, anyway.
If we hang on today, we'll be 5-11. So if we just string like 3-4 wins together in a row, we'll be right there. It's still way too early, but we're getting a little worried.
How do you feel about? I know this is like getting off track, but it just popped in my head because I had the Yankee game on. But how do you feel like these major league teams having like sponsorships? And obviously not just baseball, like basketball does it. Soccer's been doing it. NASCAR's been doing it.
I don't really. I mean, honestly, half the time I forget it's even there because the NBA one's just a little one on the shoulder, and then the baseball ones that do have them, it's just on the sleeve. You know, it's not like soccer or NASCAR where they have 100 things on their uniform.
Yeah,
I don't mind. I honestly don't even. I honestly forget they're even there half the time.
The only reason that popped in my head is because like the Giants one, they're sponsored by Chevrolet, and I'm like, just it took me out of the game for a second.
Yeah,
like to see a Chevrolet patch on their fucking arm was weird.
Yeah,
like it didn't fit the city. You know, like if it was Detroit or something, I wouldn't have thought twice.
Yeah.
Just a weird one.
I don't think the Twins have one, and then I just remember the Blue Jays have like TD Ameritrade on their sleeve. It's like a green patch.
That makes sense because TD was founded by a Canadian.
Oh, okay.
So that makes sense to me. Like on the Giants, the Chevrolet patch, they have like EV in fucking like in glowing letters or whatever, like to stand out.
Makes sense. They're in Silicon Valley, so
right. Yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah. Some of the shit is out of hand. Like, you know, like don't get me wrong. Like, I'm glad that I hit 2 bets this weekend. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever said it on here before, but I've said it previously that I don't like the mainstreamization of gambling.
No, not at all, because it's gonna cause way more people to become degenerate gamblers and lose all their money and lose their families and all this shit. You used to have to get up and drive to the casino and place a sports bet. Now anyone, even someone underage, can fucking do it.
Yeah. And like it's like at least when you had to go to the casino, you were protected from like chasing your losses. Like now, now
you're like, I'm just gonna do one more, and then if I lose, I'll stop, and then you do 5 more.
Yeah, exactly.
And another thing I don't really like about it is it's let this new crowd in on sports, and they're just like these fucking nerds who don't care about sports, but their whole personality and basically their full-time job is being a sports betting guru.
Yeah.
Like there's this guy who does like his whole personality and like his living is off fucking making UFC bets. His whole like thing is that. And I'm like, no, that's just nerdy. Like,
dude,
I've been a sports fan for the love of the game since I was born. I didn't make my personality off sports gambling.
Yeah, but you can't fund a life off of fucking sports gambling, dude. Like,
unless you're one of these like influencers who has all these sponsorships and then they
right. But like every time that I place a bet, I walk into that bet with the assumption I'm going to lose.
Oh yeah,
right?
Me too.
So like when I place that bet, like yes, of course I want to win, but how my mind is operating is that money's already out of my pocket.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee I'm going to get anything back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the way I look at it is once I place a bet, I already had that money to lose.
Yeah.
It's already out of my pocket, bro. I don't guarantee winning because more times than not, I don't win.
Yeah.
Something happens, something goes wrong. You know what I mean?
And more times than not, most people don't win because that's how these DraftKings and everything stay in business.
And
or whatever one you use, the Caesars or whichever one.
Yeah, like I've been using BetMGM lately, which it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I've won on it twice in my first day using it, so I don't have anything bad to say about it. So, but for the most part, the reason that I'm against the accessibility to gambling thing is just it's not even just that neither. It's just like I hate watching a sports show like the pregame or something, or just watching any fucking sports broadcast. And a thing will pop up on the screen and it'll be like plus 125 Yankees versus fucking minus 140 fucking Giants or something. Like, dude, no. It isn't supposed to be like you're not supposed to have the odds up during fucking Sports Center.
Yeah.
Like, nah, dude, this is supposed to be some like underground, like you used to have to go like find a guy who like,
an uncut it's supposed to be an uncut gems type thing.
Yeah, dude. And like it's taking some of the fun out of it, knowing that like if my grandmother knew how to like use a smartphone, she could hop on and place a bet and win.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like seeing some of these shows, like they have like shows on ESPN or ESPN2 now, like dedicated
just about betting.
Yeah, and it's like, nah, dude. Like,
yeah, they have like a whole like Sirius XM radio station that's like just about sports betting. Obviously, they have tons of podcasts and YouTube shows and stuff, all just about sports betting.
Like, and you know what? Like, at least how it used to be. I guess this probably correlates with everyone having it in their hand. But you used to have to like actually like the sport first before you put your money up.
And know about it. And know about it to an extent too.
Yeah. Yeah. And now you got these guys who just operate just off of numbers. And
now you're just like, I don't know this guy, but he's a hefty favorite, so I'll do that. You know?
Yeah. It takes some of the fun out of it.
Most definitely.
A lot of the fun out of it. Fuck some. It takes a lot of the fucking fun out of it, actually. All right. I believe I had another video here. Let me see if I can play it this way. Or if I have to do it the way I did the other one. Let's see. Let's see which one this is. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay.
That's another 93. That's a what? Fuck you. Okay.
Right, so
that's contempt. That's
gentleman-
93. Keep going. Fuck you. That's another 90.
This gentleman went to court. This gentleman went to court and decided to say "kiss my ass" to the judge, and he kept just saying "fuck you" and "fuck you" and "fuck you" back to him over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And the first thing that went through my mind was the guy after him is like the luckiest dude on the planet, dude, because the judge isn't going to go harsh on you because that dude just made the worst mistake. The judge is going to go easy on everyone else because he just went hard as fuck on you.
Yeah.
So the guy behind him, I'd be a happy motherfucker, dude. And he was too, because I think his thought process was the same as mine. Watch his reaction. Watch. Come on. Don't fuck with me, bro.
That's
Come on, man. Bruh.
another.
What is up with this shit today? All right. I'm just gonna put it up the old way for the rest of the show, because that way it doesn't want to work. All right. This is a short clip. It should go right up. I don't know why it's not working today. I have to look into it. Let's see.
Yes. This is zero. You know what? Fuck you. Okay. That's contempt. That's 93. Keep going. Fuck you. That's another 93. That's another 93. That's another 93. That's another 93. That's 6 93s consecutive.
How you doing, Your Honor? How you doing, sir?
That's another 93.
He knows that he is just he's just as lucky as I thought he was too. He knows just lucky as he is, bro.
That's another 93.
That's right. Yo, after that judge just went through that, you kiss that judge's ass and you're walking out of there with a light punishment, dude. Because that dude before you just ruined his day, dude. Yeah. So you make the judge feel really fucking cool, bro. You make him feel good. And you're gonna be good. He's gonna take care of you. I did have one last clip here. It's a short clip. It's from a prank on YouTube, but we'll finish this judge story here that we started before funeral home bullshit. But so the judge, dude. So they didn't charge her the first time that she did it. Okay, so we did finish that story. All right. Cool. So I have a prank video of man on the street interview in the hood kind of thing. It's only about 50 seconds long. And then we have two stories that we can get into. We have the gun firing in the backpack, in third grade. And then we have the Diddy trial starting next month with Cassie testifying against Diddy using her real name, which I guess is some kind of a big deal, I guess. So, let me see if I have anything else bookmarked.
This is when it gets your attention, like a 20-second year. A lot of years.
I think I got it. So, where to begin? You want to begin in
Where?
third grade class, or the Diddy trial, or the prank?
We'll start with the gun going off in the third grade class.
Sure. Let's see here. As they say. Man, oh man.
It's about how you lose and the energy that you bring every single day. I just wish our team had just a little bit more energy. Hopefully, we start playing better and the energy goes up. But it's all about energy for me. It's about how you lose games.
Yeah, and he said, shock the system, whatever it does, is his way of saying everybody needs to wake up. And I think the players know, everyone knows. They need to play better. It hasn't been what's was anticipated or expected coming out of spring training. Waller fights it off foul. Dingler giving Case those flyouts.
All right. Hopefully that fixes everything. Let's see.
I wonder if you're aware of it, but every once in a while, one of the coaches, somebody up the player will talk about pitch, off the ball game, their guys were on the top. It's hard to have life.
Sure.
Before you come out, get fired up and try to get
All right, so a gun.
So does bringing in Brooks Lee change that? Changing the lineup
Off inside a third grade classroom in Lee Hill Elementary School on Monday, while inside the backpack of the student. The Pennsylvania Sheriff's Office said the Sunday all 26 students from the classroom. The teacher then alerted the school resource officer who was on site. Early interviews by investigators suggest there is no intent to do harm by the student who had the gun. Detectives continue to speak with both the student and the student's parents. No students or staff were injured during the incident. The investigation is going. That's it? No. That can't be the whole article. Really? I chose the local paper because I thought we would get more details. Not that.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that, dude? No, I'm getting another article. Fuck that. There we go. See what this one has to say. Load this one up now. All right, here we go. Oh, come on, share this one. Why is it still on that? should show up now. There we go. Okay. Parents arrested after gun in third grader's bag goes off in Virginia classroom. 2 parents were arrested after the third grade teacher's child picked up an unsecured handgun at home, took it to school, and it went off by accident inside his backpack in the classroom in Spotsylvania County, Virginia. No students or staff were hurt after the gunfire at Lee Hill Elementary School on Monday morning, the county sheriff's office said. Once the gun discharged, the teacher evacuated all 26 students from the classroom, notified the school resource officer who was on site. The child's parents, Terrence Carroll Jr., 34, and Sierra Armstead, 36, were arrested later Monday and charged with recklessly leaving a loaded, unsecured firearm as to endanger the life or limb of a child under 14, the sheriff's office said. Which, I mean, that's a fair charge, dude. The kid wouldn't have had the gun
if it wasn't out. If it wasn't just in the open like that.
Right, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I don't feel bad for the parents, dude. I really don't. And obviously, I mean, not to be rude, but they probably weren't treating it as like they probably weren't treating it as gun safety. You know what I mean? Like it was just commonplace, just the gun's out in the open. You know what I mean? Then anyone can grab it. You know, because you think the kid would know any better before taking the fucking thing to school. You know what I mean? Like holy shit. But Carol and Armstead cooperated with investigators and released on $5,000 bond. Their child was not charged. Really?
Oh, I would. I don't.
The child found the handgun at home and put it in his backpack. At some point while in the classroom, the child reached into his backpack and inadvertently pulled the trigger of the gun. Oh, God. Good Lord.
Jesus Christ, he could have killed himself or worse.
Yeah.
Wow. What if it was accidentally pointing up or some shit?
Right. Yeah, you're right. The position of the fucking gun. Thank God it was probably most likely facing down.
Yeah.
So far this school year, 12 instances of elementary schoolers having guns at school have been reported, including to the National Association of School Resource Officers. Guns accidentally went off in two cases, the group said. Parents have been charged after the children opened fire at school, which is fair. I mean, at the end of the day, you still did open fire at school. You may not have meant to.
Yeah,
you may
but still,
you may not have been there. You may not have had the intention of doing like a school shooting, but you still fucking open fire at school, dude.
Yeah. In this day and age, I don't see why parents wouldn't be more fucking careful.
Yeah, I agree. As for sentencing, this is typically what happens here, maybe. A mother in Newport News, Virginia, was sentenced in 2023 to 21 months in prison for using marijuana while owning a firearm after a 6-year-old took a gun to school and shot and wounded his teacher. I think I remember hearing about that story. Yeah. Damn. I mean, do they have to fucking throw in the using marijuana part?
Yeah, right.
Like, I mean, it's not like that, I mean, I get it in a way, but it's not like it's like, imagine if it said for using heroin while, then I would get it, dude.
Yeah, I would get it.
Yeah, dude.
I did 30 milligrams of THC. I'm just fine. I don't go to school if I was a parent.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, last year, the parents of the school shooter in Detroit, Michigan became the first parents convicted in the U.S. mass school shooting. And I don't think that's fair neither, bro. Like, I don't think to an extent, right? I mean, if your son stole your gun and committed a fucking mass shooting with it, I think you should get something. I don't think you should be facing like 10 years in prison. You're not responsible for what he did. Like, I understand that you gave him access to it. I get it, bro. Like, I get that part of it. And maybe you should get like a year or something, or like 5 years probation, something, dude. But you shouldn't be liable for something. I understand it's your son. You should be liable for a whole other human.
It's super. There's a lot of technicality involved here.
Yeah, but yo, I mean, like 10 years to the parents, bro.
No.
Someone that you gave like I get it, dude. He did a mass shooting using your gun, and there should be something that comes with that. I get it, yo. 10 years though, you're treating his dad, you're treating his parents like they fucking killed the kids.
Yeah.
You should, your parent. You shouldn't have to pay for someone else's sins.
You should get probate. You should get probation, I think, and a good amount of it, but not prison. Who's gonna raise the kid now?
Right. So, I mean, it's all fucked up. I mean, to me, that's like I said, I get that there's punishment along with it, and I understand that, but that's too harsh for me, bro. 10 years after his son shot and killed 4 classmates. Like, how about that? It probably hurts him enough that their kid did that.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to live with that for the rest of their life. You know what I mean? Like, someone that you gave birth to and raised fucking killed 4 people in a mass shooting. That's enough of a sentence to me. Like,
yes.
They don't need 10 years on top of it, dude. They didn't do the fucking shooting.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, dude. It's real fucked up to me, honestly. I don't agree with that sentence in one bit. Not one bit, dude. Unless it came out that they like cheered him on to do it. They're like, yeah, you should do this. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay, at that point then you're complicit, dude. But I highly doubt that's what happened. So
yeah.
All right. Let's take a look at this prank here. The prank was pretty funny to me. This is what pranks should be, not this new stuff to where you're like walking around like Walmart, someone like smacks you in the head with a fucking you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like when pranks used to be like have a sense of humor, not like someone intervening.
Yeah, not that. Yeah, not that stupid guy who like pours milk and cereal on the ground and then slips in it and goes, "Don't kill yourself, you matter."
Yeah, dude. Like this is like what a prank should be, and then we can get more into why this is actually a good prank.
I've been seeing a new prank on TikTok where like this dude will like fucking toss a bag of bread into like an old person's cart from like a decent distance.
Yeah, that's amazing, dude.
Yeah, and then duck away in an aisle.
Yeah, and that's harmless. I'm down for shit like that. That's cool. And this was funny too. Let's see. Here we go.
They were here with
Miami.
All right, so look, man, where you from, man?
Right here. Man,
right here?
What's in that mic, man?
You said what?
What's in that mic, man?
Nothing.
That shit smell bad there, man.
My nephew mic.
Your nephew mic? Man, shit, god damn, man. Man, look here, man. Oh, damn, that.
What happened?
That shit's killing me.
What you mean? I'm saying you trying to be a part of the interview or what, man?
Yes, I'm trying to be a part of the interview, but that shit.
All right, so look, Black History Month or Christmas?
Christmas.
Why Christmas?
Because you get gifts. Damn, that shit smell nasty.
You don't like Black History Month?
Yeah, I like that too, but oh Lord, man, fuck that shit, man.
What happened?
I don't know that mic, man. That mic stink, man. God damn, who mic this here?
My nephew mic.
Man, you need to get that mic back to your nephew, man.
You say you not trying to be a part of the interview?
I'm trying to, but goddamn, that mic smell bad, man.
See, now,
what was the mic made of that made it smell bad?
I don't know. He doused it in some shit.
Yeah,
something. But
I was assuming.
The funny thing about that, the reason why it's funny to me is that like it shows humanity on a basic level. I think because the dude, like, he wants to do the interview, but he wants to help him. But he's just like, shit, it smells, dude. But at least that's more harmless than the pranks where it's like fucking people running up on YouTube, like there was a time there where people are assaulting people and calling it a prank, dude.
Yeah,
like
the fucking not
in the face and shit, and be like, it's a prank. Like, no, it's not. It's assault, motherfucker. No, it's not.
The knockout game.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. We always used to say, and I'm sure it's happened a few times because it seems like prank culture, I guess you can call it that, is changing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is like, because for a time, like all you'd ever hear is people be like, "Yo, you're gonna say it's a prank, bro," to someone who doesn't fucking care, and you're gonna get stomped to death.
Yeah, you're gonna do it to a pro fighter accidentally.
You don't really hear that. Yeah, not some guy just walking down the street, walking his dog or something, minding his own fucking business. Some dude who works at like Xerox or some shit.
Yeah, right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I guess that's really what bothers me, is that they're going after people who just want to go about their day, dude. They're not like bringing attention to themselves.
See, like one of the pranks that I
you
like,
know what I mean? They're just out just like living a life fucking.
Yeah. Like one of the pranks that I think is pretty harmless and it's funny is when the dudes go in Walmart and like scream and shit. Pretty harmless.
Yeah, those are funny.
I'm in the day and age. They have like one guy scream and then the employee goes, "Why'd you scream?" And they go, "I didn't scream." And then another dude on the other side of the store scream because they're like working as a team.
Yeah, they'll do like a search party looking for him and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fucking funny. Yeah, and sometimes they scream like a woman, like yeah.
Oh my god, what the? Or they have those Aztec, or they have those Aztec death whistles.
Yeah. Yeah. See, those are pranks I don't mind. I just don't like when you fucking like invade someone's day. Like trying to ruin someone's day. Like this motherfucker ain't do shit to you, bro. And the other funny one too. Have you seen the dude who like walks around with the binder of brain rot and gives it to like old people in fucking like Walmart?
And he just shows it to like Amish people and stuff. Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, like that's funny, dude. Like that's harmless shit, dude. You know what I mean? But yeah. All right. Let's see. But yeah, the ending of that story pissed me off, dude. I didn't expect that to make me so mad, bro. You know what? Let's fucking. Let's read into why these parents got 10 years, bro. Gun at home and indifference toward the teen's mental health. See legally how they could leave thing on the wall that he needed help, and like he told you, like I need help, just ignored it, and you're just fucking like doing whatever and just having guns around. Then yeah, dude, I can kind of because at this point he's in your care.
Yeah.
If he's the minor and he. Oh yeah, dude. Okay, that's definitely on them, bro. To an extent. To an extent, because it says he was 15 at the time, dude.
Yeah.
He drew dark images of a gun, a bullet, and a wounded man on a math assignment, accompanied by distended phrases. So I'm assuming the school got hold of the parents. So just like imagine this playing out. You as a parent, the school calls you, and you go, "Yo, your son's drawing a dark images of a gun, a bullet, and a wounded man on his math test." And you go to get him from school, and you don't do shit about that. Then yeah, dude, I think that's kind of on you as a parent. I do. Staff at high school, they did not demand that he go home, but were surprised when the Crumleys didn't volunteer during a brief volunteer. Well, no. Okay, wait a minute. Now, what they don't understand here is that most, like I would say 80% of this country have two working class parents who both need to be working, both of them.
Yeah, they have
to pay all their bills and shit. Okay. So if they're trying to say that we told him this happened and his dad didn't say, or his mom or whoever, his parents didn't go, oh, yeah, I'll come grab him. Like, nah, dude, if you're not saying he's not suspended, then no parent in this country is going to take time off of work to come get him.
Yeah.
We got bills to pay, motherfucker. What are you talking about, dude? So if they're saying, no, he didn't volunteer to come and get him, so that means that, no, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
But later that same day, the 15-year-old pulled a handgun from his backpack and began shooting at the school. Ethan, now 17, serving a life sentence for murder and other crimes. These convictions are not about poor parenting. These convictions confirm repeated acts or lack of acts. They could even halted an oncoming runaway train. About repeatedly ignoring things that make a reasonable person feel the hair on the back of their neck stand up. Opportunity knocked over and over again, louder and louder, and was ignored. No one answered. Defense attorneys asked that the Crumleys be spared a prison term, noting they've already served nearly 2.5 years in jail for failing to meet a. The Crumleys will be eligible for. If parole is denied, they can't be held longer than 15 years. Before the sentencing, parents of students killed in the shooting asked the judge to sentence the attacker's parents to 10 years in prison, condemning them as failures. Damn, whose selfishness led to 4 deaths in a unique tragedy. But if they're saying that they're selfish because they didn't come and get their kid because he drew something on a fucking math test, you can go fuck yourself, dude.
Yeah.
You can't expect someone to be like, yeah, dude, I'm going to leave my job to where I need every fucking single dollar that I make in order to make ends meet from this check into the last one. I'm just going to take time off work to come get my kid because he drew something on a fucking math test.
Yeah.
No, dude. If that's the only thing you got, then you guys are pieces of shit, dude.
Definitely.
If they were like ignoring signs, like he went to like a therapist and was like, this is the only bad thing that they did. They didn't. No, dude, I disagree with this.
Yeah.
I disagree with all of this, dude. Is on your hands too, said Craig Schilling, wearing a hoodie with the image of his son Justin Schilling on his chest. Nicole Bouzaliel, maybe, the mother of Madison Baldwin, called simple things she enjoyed doing for her daughter, such as scheduling an oil change for her or helping choose senior year classes. While you were purchasing a gun for your son and leaving it unlocked, I was helping her finish her college essays. That's what she told his parents.
Oh.
5 deputies in the courtroom stood watch over the Crumleys and Moreland walls. They did not know their son, Ethan Crumley, was planning the shooting at Oxford High, but prosecutors said the parents failed safely store a gun, could have prevented the shooting by removing the 15-year-old from school when confronted with his dark drawing that day. In a court filing, defense attorney Shannon Smith and Jennifer Crumley is not a threat to the community. She's even willing to put her up in a guest house at the lawyer's property, outfitted with an electronic tether. Putting Miss Crumley in prison does nothing but to further deter others from committing like offenses. There is no person who would want the events of November 30th, 2021 to repeat themselves. Smith says any gross negligence were mistakes that any parent could make. James did not believe there was any reason to be concerned that his son was a real threat to anybody. It's a pretty detailed article here. At the school that lasted less than 15 minutes. They did not mention that the gun. All right, so here we go. Ethan told the counselor he was sad. A grandmother had died, and his only friend suddenly he moved away, but said the drawing only reflected his interest in creating video games. The Crumley's attended a meeting at the school that lasted less than 15 minutes. They did not mention that the gun resembled. Well, let's not treat the kid like he's fucking Vincent Van Gogh or something. All right,
Yeah.
like I highly doubt that he drew a gun that resembled like.
Yeah.
He's a fucking 15-year-old kid. I mean, what the
Yeah.
fuck, dude? What? Because the gun is black, and the gun he uses also black. I mean, no shit, dude. Like, come on, dude. Resembled one that he had. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Resembled one Ethan had described in social media as his beauty. His parents declined to take him home, choosing instead to return to work and accepting a list of mental health providers. School staff said Ethan could stay on campus. A counselor, Sean. So now the school's more liable than the fucking parents.
Yeah.
You said he could stay. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree with this shit right here. This is fucked up. Let's see. There was no testimony, though, but I have zero help for my mental health problems, and it's causing me to shoot up. This can't get any help. This is stuff from his journal.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he wrote in his journal. So if he's writing in his journal that he was like bringing up he's having these thoughts and shit, and his parents didn't do anything, then yeah, I'd say the parents are actually kind of sort of fucking lying, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Kind of fucked up.
Got
All right, well,
we got how many points would you put up if the
oh yeah, I had something in the bookmarks for this here. So I have something that inspired this here. Let me see. Let me see. Good call. Come on, fool. You better fucking load the tweet. Holy shit, bro. Holy fuck. Fuck loading the actual tweet, as long as you can see what it says. Alright, here we go. Alright, you should be able to see it. No shit. So I seen this tweet this morning or last night or whatever it was. So it got me thinking, because some, people say it as a joke, but if I was an athlete and I was in this situation, I would do everything I could to snap out, dude. In this game.
I would,
Like,
but I wouldn't.
You know what I mean?
I would, but I wouldn't try too hard.
It's like in what other profession, right, can like your crush or whoever or some hot chick or whatever just pull up and just like watch you work? Like, yeah, of course I want to
There
look
really
good
isn't.
in front
There
of this
really isn't another one.
chick. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like a dude thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can't think of many other professions outside of like, wrestler, any kind of sport, athlete, maybe a rock star, something like that. But there's not too many professions where anyone would be even like interested in watching you work.
Yeah.
So I have to say I tried the Aaron Judge
Prime.
It's not all that, dude.
Boomer
Yeah,
a doom.
it's not
Boomer
all
a doom. Boomer a doom.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not really all that good. But so you were saying that you wouldn't overly try?
Well, I would try as I always try, because if you try too hard at something, you're gonna feel more pressure and you're probably not gonna do very good at it. That's just me, though.
True. I can see that. So I was gonna say we're about to reach the conclusion of the Diddy saga, but really I feel like we're about to enter like the beginning of the Diddy saga.
We're barely
because
scratching the
trial is
surface
just about to
of it.
begin next month. That's what I mean. So like everybody thinks that like, we're gonna get down to the bottom of this Diddy business. We haven't even began getting into the Diddy business. Next month we will. Now I'm wondering. This is why I miss like court TV, at least as it used to be. Like I know that on some of the streaming like channels that you get with your TV or whatever, depending on which one you have, because I think Samsung had court TV on it. I don't think LG does, but Samsung did.
Yeah.
Samsung had, and then Samsung also had an Unsolved Mysteries channel that LG doesn't have too.
Yeah.
But I miss court TV as it used to be. Like, you used to be able to just put it on court TV and just watch a trial, dude.
Yeah.
You can guarantee that if there's something going on, it's going to be on. But if the Diddy shit is federal, then it can't be on TV.
No.
Federal trials can't be televised.
That's why I believe the George Floyd, Derek Chauvin one wasn't on TV, I believe, because it was federal. There was some big one in the last. Oh no, the Ghislaine Maxwell one wasn't. They weren't. That one was federal, so they couldn't show it on TV.
There you go. Right. Yeah. So anything federal. I'm not sure if Diddy is federal or not. Actually.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like it has to be.
Yeah.
Sex trafficking's got to be federal, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way. Because I mean, who else is going to pick up those charges?
Yeah.
It's not like you're.
Yeah. Your mic's off. Your mic's off. Your microphone's off.
That was weird. I don't know how that happened. All right, but the Yankees are down 1-1 heading into the ninth.
Yeah, we're down 3-1.
Or
I mean, we're up 3-1.
What? Oh,
Twins.
I was about to say, what inning are you guys?
The bottom of the 6th. We just took the lead again with a 2-run.
Okay.
We took the lead with a 2-run Correa homer just now.
Nice. I can't wait for it to actually warm up and be like somewhat baseball weather. Like holy fuck.
Well, I mean, it's 55 here, but it feels warmer. It looks warmer too.
Yeah. Yeah, here too it's like blue skies, but it's only like 40 something out there. But at least it's warming up slowly, I guess.
Yeah.
But I did notice, or not notice, but you did say you wanted to get into Black Mirror here potentially.
Yeah, I was gonna start it here sooner or later.
Yeah. So my best, because I was watching one earlier. My best advice, because it's not one of those shows that follows the storyline.
Yeah.
So you could pop out. You could start with fucking like season 3, episode fucking 4. It doesn't matter because each one is its own standalone story. It doesn't matter. So my best advice is to like go through the descriptions and see which one you think would be like the dopest concept to you.
In a sense, it's kind of like. So in a sense, it's kind
because
of
you
like
have a lot to choose from. No.
In a sense, it's kind of like X-Files then.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's no like, so the only difference I would say is that there's not even like a, well, no, there does come to be like an overarching, not necessarily storyline, but like things that connect in the same universe. Like there will be things from one that'll be in another or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but it's about technology, so it's all about like how evil technology can be, like the bad side of it.
Yeah.
For all kinds of technology. So that's why it's called Black Mirror, because like all of our technology is a black mirror.
Yeah.
Like your laptop screen, your phone, your TV,
your iPhone, your iPhone's a black mirror.
Yeah. But yeah, it's dope. Like I said, you can just start from any episode.
I'll probably start it maybe tonight. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, the new season of The Last of Us starts tonight, so I'll be watching that at 9. But besides that, after the Yankee game, I'll probably watch more of that show, The Pit, which is also good. It's on Max. It's kind of like a mixture between like 24 and maybe like ER, something like that.
Yeah.
So it covers a 12-hour shift. So each hour of the show, another hour of the shift. So it starts at 7 a.m. So episode 1 is 7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And then like episode 2 will be 8 to 9, and then 3. So it's 12 episodes. So it's like you were working a 12-hour shift at a hospital.
Oh, let's see. That's interesting.
So it's kind of dope how it's structured like that. Yeah, like especially in that kind of setting, it really works.
Yeah.
Because you could kind of write it to where, like for example, there was a dude who came in on this one, episode 3, at like 9 a.m., like at like 9:15 or some shit. And he's like a roofer or something, right? So that kind of injury, like that's something you would see at 9 a.m. on like a fucking Tuesday. Like, because those dudes, they get up and like, that's what they do, bro. They get up on Tuesday and fucking go put a roof on.
Yeah.
You know, he ended up getting hit with like a nail gun and shit. Like that's an injury that would make sense at that time of day. So you can have fun with shit like that, you know. Shit from the night before, like there was some kid that OD'd on fentanyl that came in at like fucking 6 a.m. and he just died and shit. It's crazy.
Sounds cool. I'll definitely check that out too.
Yeah, it's on Max, dude. It's really creative. And it's cool because like it's a fast paced kind of show, and then like you don't feel. And what's cool is Max, how Max put it out. They put it out weekly, so they didn't drop it all at once.
Yeah,
they put out one episode a week, so it actually just finished like this past week, which I've been meaning to watch it. But yeah, it's definitely worth the watch. It's pretty dope, pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll check it out because I need stuff to watch. I always just randomly watch documentaries and stuff, so. Want to try something new.
Yeah, it's real popular. It's cool, yo. Definitely worth the watch. Check it out. But yeah, as far as the Diddy trial thing goes, let's see. Like I said, it is beginning next month.
It'll be a summer blockbuster.
Of course, Billboard wants me to subscribe to read more. Yeah, well, because it's funny because when I watched, because Max has a documentary on Diddy. It's like a 3-episode thing, 3 or 4 maybe. And I thought it was the one that fucking 50 Cent made, but I guess that one's not done yet. 50 Cent's doing one for Netflix. And it's not done yet.
There's going to be
the one on Max, it was good, but they left a lot of...
What was that?
Yeah. Yeah, so... 50 Cent and Netflix is doing the Diddy one. It's called like Surviving Diddy or some shit.
I saw that. Also, there's going to be a docuseries on Netflix about the band Korn.
Really?
Yeah.
What, from old footage and shit?
Yeah, and it's going to be 3 episodes, I think.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So I like music. I like watching music stuff, so I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, and I always love the idea that like there's a bunch of hidden footage of like.
Yeah, I love that too.
Like,
I love like old unearthed pictures of bands from like the early 80s when they were still coming up and stuff.
Because like to me, like I like to document shit that I do, even if I don't share it all with the world. I like to document like certain days and shit like that, memories and stuff like that. Because like that's how the world used to be.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't uncommon for like someone to be filming your tour across fucking Europe or North America or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it wouldn't see the light of day for fucking years. And then 20 years ago, someone's like, yo, I've had this for fucking 25 years, yo. I never put it out. Here's to everybody. Enjoy. And everyone just watches it back and you're just like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Damn. Judge killed my bet going down looking.
What was the bet?
I had him to get 2 or more hits.
Oh.
I had him 2 or more hits, Trout with a home run, and then someone else for a hit.
What inning is it again?
The game just ended. He struck out to end the game.
Oh, got it.
Struck out looking at that. Didn't even swing the fucking bat, dude. Come on, bro. Not even just for my bet's sake. Like, yo, we're down a run. Why ain't you swinging the bat, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, bro. But all right, y'all. We will see you Wednesday with Burndell, WrestleMania.
Yeah.
41.
WrestleMania hype show, previewing the card along with WrestleMania memories and our favorite WrestleMania matches, moments, whatever.
Oh, did you watch the WrestleMania 9 documentary on Peacock?
I just watched SmackDown like this morning because I didn't get around to it yesterday or Friday, and I saw the preview. I saw the ad for it, so I'll definitely be checking that out.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. It looks awesome. It looks great.
Because historically, that WrestleMania isn't one of the best WrestleManias on paper, but people love it.
Like I said, visually, it's awesome.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. It's like on paper, it's not one of the best quality wise, but the setting is what makes it.
Yeah, absolutely. And hopefully we'll get a closer look at what this year's WrestleMania stage will look like heading into that.
Yeah, they started building it.
WrestleMania hype show.
They started building it like last Wednesday, so it should be almost done.
Yeah, so like really what they have now, like really what all we can tell now is it's going to be tall.
Yeah.
That's what you can see right now is that it's going to be a tall set. Which I was thinking, either make it like the front of a casino or like a slot machine or some shit.
Yeah,
It's gotta be
something like
casino
that.
themed.
It should be. There's no other way.
Yeah, especially if you're selling like this WrestleMania's selling point is the location. Like you're selling it on Vegas.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got to play into that. I mean, even last year's played into it in a way with the coloring, like with the Philly green and shit. But all right, y'all. We will see you Wednesday with Burn Down.
Stay out of a cell, or else it'll be another 93 consecutive.
Yeah, right. That's another 93.
Oh, yes.
You don't want to go out like this guy.
You know what?
Like
Fuck you. Okay. That's contempt. That's 93. Keep going. Fuck you. That's another 93. That's another 93. That's another 93. That's another 93. That's 6 93s consecutive.
How you doing, Your Honor? How you doing, sir?
Unless you want 6 consecutive 93s.
Peace. That's it. Fuck you again. Another 93. All right, later, y'all. Peace.